court is going to investigate a very important case. This case is connected with two families, Rabinovich and Kolobok, and Sara Kazamirina is accused of having stolen 20 hens and of having poisoned the cow. So the process is going on. You may be seated.
So, in the matter of Kolobok Evgenia Yosifovna versus Rabinovich Sara Kazamirina, we are here for opening statements. Ms. Verjabov, you may proceed, please.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. How well do we know our friends and neighbors? They borrow our salt, they sit with us drinking tea, they gossip with us, they chat with us in the street. But this case will demonstrate that they also have secrets. Secrets they keep from their friends and neighbors. Secrets that can poison such a lovely place as Abukhivka village. Look at these people. This is a picture of a perfect Ukrainian family. They can be an example for each of us. They work hard and have everything they deserve. No troubles in the past were able to make them give up. And now they achieve their goals and they are a very happy and prosperous family. But one day, the calm flower of their life was destroyed. An awful crime happened on the quiet street. And because of this horrible robbery, my client is divested of sleep. And she knows for sure who is guilty in this case. And today, we believe in the triumph of justice.
Thank you, Mrs. Verjabov. Mrs. Mikhailova, your statement, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I shall be brief. But I want to use my time to remind you that this case is not a difficult one. It doesn't need and doesn't require any minor sifting of difficult facts, but it does require you to be sure about all reasonable doubt as to the guilt of the defendant. This case is very simple. My client is not guilty, and I'll explain you why. The family Rabinovich is very wealthy. They have 60 hens, 10 cows, 8 cocks. They have the biggest livestock in the country. And I want to invoke your common sense. Isn't it ridiculous to accuse such a family of such an offense as a robbery? You all know for sure that Sara Kazamirina is a very honest, kind-hearted woman. She had been working as a nurse for 7 years. She gives money for charity. She saved a lot of lives. You know it, as well as I know it. And also, she wouldn't hurt even a fly. How could she poison her relative's cow? How could she do that? I am not an idealist, and I know for sure that such things may happen. But you know that this family has never left you in trouble. Then now this family is in trouble, and they need your help. You should be very careful. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Our lawyers.
And now I would like to call out a claimant. Please sit down. So, I would like to remind you that you're under oath. By the way, do you know the penalties for the perjury?
Yes, I do.
So, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? If you agree, please repeat after me. Put your hands in the Bible.
I swear.
I swear to tell the truth,
I swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
Right?
Introduce yourself to the court, please.
My name is Kolobok Evdokia Yosifovna. I'm from the village of Bukhiv. I'm a serf.
Okay, thank you. So, the lawyer of the claimant, please.
So, Yevdokia Yosifovna, what had happened on the 13th of November 2015?
Well, early in the morning, I came to my barn, and do you know what? I found out that 20 of my hens disappeared, and my cow was poisoned. The first person I suspected of was my neighbor Sarah, because we had some quarrels the previous days. So when I came in her garden, she did something that every child has done. She tried to put evidence of her offense away and locked in the house. And so I didn't know what to do. After conferring with my dear husband, we decided to take legal actions. And the next day we went to the mayor's court and filed the complaint.
So that is what you suspect her.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so the lawyer don't have any.
Okay, thank you. The lawyer of the family, please.
Yeah, dear Ms. Kolobok, do you have any witness of the offense?
Unfortunately, I don't have the witnesses of offense, but my dear husband and my daughter sustain that I'm not a crazy woman, I don't have a nightmare, and my hands were really disappeared, and my cow was poisoned, so it's not my day.
So, tell us please, what relations do you have with the family Rabinovich?
Well, 10 years earlier, we were friends, we were close friends. We had a wonderful relationship, but then I lent her 200 hryvnias, and do you know what? She didn't repay the debt. So I stayed calm and cool. Then I gave her milk and dairy products, and she promised to pay me, but she didn't. I kept my temper. But when my hands disappeared and my cow was poisoned, oh, it flew me a rage. So it was she who committed that crime.
Is it true that your husband was reduced and you have some troubles with money?
Yes, it is. But we have a live farming and it made a profit. We sold eggs, milk and dairy products in the market. But now we don't have money because of the double-tongued family.
So, is it possible that you accuse this family because of your own envy and because you want to earn a nice sum of money?
It is impossible. I'm not a liar. Besides, I know that slander is a civil wrong statement and it can be the basis for a lawsuit. So I just want the defendant to be punished, and I want her to make a financial compensation for my hands disappearance and my cow poisoning.
That's it.
Thank you. Simon, you may sit down, please.
Now I would like to rule out your husband. Please welcome. So, do you know about the penalties for the perjury?
Yes, I do.
Please put your hand. So, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? If you agree, please repeat these words after me. I swear to tell
I swear to tell
the truth,
the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
Good?
The witness, please introduce yourself to the court.
My name is Kolobok Manas Afanasievich. I'm from the village called Chobukhivka, and I work as a seller.
Okay, thank you. So, the lawyer. Your question.
So, Panas Afanasievich, what had happened on the 13th of November?
Well, I didn't see anything. I just came to have a drink with Isa Rabinovich, and that's it. I, frankly speaking, can't believe that this family is guilty. I've known them for ages, and
What are you talking? Shut up! Shut up!
I just came to teen and I didn't see any house breaking. So I think that someone framed up this family.
Silence in the courtroom, please. Okay. Your question, Ms. Farah?
Have you ever seen Mrs. Rabinovich crossing the border of your territory without invitation?
Well, she often comes to our place. She often comes to borrow different things such as sugar, salt, flour, and so on. And I never thought he being engaged in burglaries.
I see. Tell us, please, what relations do we have with the family Rabinovich?
Well, we are very friendly. Mr. Izzy Rabinovich is my best friend. I have a drink with him every day, and we are like the best comrades. And I don't think that this family is guilty.
They guilty.
Evgenia Yosifovna, silence, please.
Do you, personally, have any know or have seen any witness of the offense?
No, I just scanned the TV and I didn't see anything at all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I would like to call our coach.
What are you doing?
It's done. Do you know about the references for torture?
Yes.
So put your hand in the body. So do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If you are good, please repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth,
I swear to tell the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So you're welcome to answer.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Kulobok Helena Oponasina. I live in Obunkhivka and I'm a student.
Thank you. The lawyer, you may proceed.
So, dear Helena Opanasina, where were you the day the crime was committed?
I have a date with my boyfriend Moshe, or not
Date?
Yes,
Date?
and now it's
Silence!
or now it's a serious crime and I'll be sent to a hard labor.
Can anybody prove it?
Yes, I have a credible witness. It is Moshe.
Okay, so how long will this relationship last?
For 1 year.
1 year? Daughter!
And does anybody accept that?
Evgenia
That's
Yosifovna,
my aunt.
How dare you?
do you know how to behave in the courtroom?
What is it? What is it? Vodka!
Evgenia Yosifovna, do you need water?
No. Okay.
Are you okay? Can we continue the trial?
Shut up.
You may proceed, please.
Does anybody know about the relationship?
Everybody knows except my mother. I assume that dating is not a serious crime. And I have no reason to keep it back.
Okay, so how do you like the family of your boyfriend, Rabinovich?
I have no prejudice to this family, but the offender, Sarah Kazimierna, really deserves a penitentiary term, and you have to detain her now.
What are you saying?
So, do I have any questions?
Miss Down. Please.
Is it true that you, in the very childhood, stole the eggs and exchanged them for ice cream?
Can you prevent any direct and irrefutable evidence to prove this accusation?
Lawyer, I don't want to answer your question because I asked you firstly. I'm sorry.
I assume that you are only finding faults with me, and you can also accuse me of committing such crimes as robbery, housebreaking, mildly. Why not? You may even issue a warrant to prove me to find me guilty of committing this crime.
So, is your accusation objective, or you just tell us this because your personal attitude towards the mother of your boyfriend?
My accusations are absolutely objective.
That's it. Thank you.
So,
So do you know about the penalties?
Yes.
So put your hand on the Bible. So do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, it's right.
So you're welcome to keep it.
Tell the court your name and who you are, please.
I am a witch in the third generation. I am a credible witness. And that's all.
Thank you. Thank you. So, below your questions.
How long do you know the claimant?
For half a year.
And did she use your service as a witch?
Yes, she came to me and she wanted me to tell a fortune about her daughter and these both burglars.
And what kind of prediction did you give her?
Well, I said that her daughter is in love and she is very happy and she will get married soon and she will have 3 children. And about burglaries, I said that the offender knows the real burglar and it is, I saw a young girl with long hair.
Yes.
No questions? Thank you.
I have a question. Do you have a diploma that can prove your proficiency?
Yes, I'm a efficient witch.
It's a terrible lie. My daughter came to you and you told her nothing.
Objections.
Please.
We're counterizing the
Okay.
topic.
Objections accepted.
You may tell something you wanted to tell. I don't want to
She
ask anymore.
she tells truth.
I always tell the
She
truth,
always
and
tells
and I know a lot of things. For example, don't forget about forgery and fraud. And you have a mistress. Yes.
So, that's it?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I would like to call out the teacher.
Crazy woman.
I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. I would like to call out Mr. Green.
The defendant, please.
Do you know about the penalties for forgery?
Yes, I do.
So truth, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I swear.
Please give your evidence.
So, introduce yourself to the court.
I'm Rabinovich Sam Kazimir. I'm a defendant.
So, you have nothing to want to tell us?
No, nothing.
Thank you. Your questions, please.
Tell us, please, what relations do you have with the family Kolobok?
I don't know really how to start. I know Evdokia from very childhood and we were good friends. And then we became relatives. Evdokia is my daughter's godmother. And to tell you the truth, our family always treat her family good. We always help them, and especially when they have financial trouble.
Especially when you had financial
And
Silence.
I don't really know how she dared to indict me for stealing eggs and poisoning a cow. I'm too innocent to commit such a crime.
Evgenia Yosifovna.
Have you ever tried to harm them?
Of course I haven't. And to tell you the truth, in our village a lot of people don't like this family and they gossip about them, and especially they gossip about their love affairs. And to tell it exactly to you about Panas mistresses, but I don't believe in it, and that's why I always
Let the defendant speak.
I
Silence.
always prove in public that Evdokia and Panas love each other. They are very kind, honest, and benevolent people.
Okay, tell the court, please. When you found out that Panas Afanasyevich was reduced, have you offered them some help, maybe money or something else?
Well, if I don't say the truth, may my tongue drop off.
I remember that day very well. At that very moment, we picked a pig, and in the evening, Yevdokia came to me and began to complain about her life. I felt sorry for her, so I gave her almost a half of a pig without hesitation. If I only knew that she is so ungrateful.
Have you offered them money?
Your Honor and your honorable attendants, look at me. We are not a wealthy family. We don't have extra money.
Especially you're not wealthy. You're not wealthy.
And
Silence,
besides, we
please.
have 2 children. And you know how it is difficult nowadays to provide
Look
my
at your
children.
chair. Just look at your chair.
Yevdokia Yosifovna.
To provide my children
You will have a
with
chance to
means
speak.
of good living. So I don't offer them money.
Did you steal ants, eggs, and poison the cow?
Yes, she did.
Your Honor, your dear Honor, and your honorable attendants, look at me. How can you think that such a beautiful and honest woman can commit such a crime? Of course, I didn't steal any eggs, and I didn't poison a cow.
So thank you.
Thank you. The lawyer of the claimants, do you have questions to the witness?
Sara Kazimierina, where were you on the 13th of November?
I was at home. I was cooking a torte because we are going to have guests. And besides, I have had a lot of work, so I couldn't leave the house.
Do you have any witness?
Of course I have. It's my daughter. And she will prove that I was staying at home all day long.
All right, but did your attitude towards the family Kolobok changed when you found out that your children have relationships?
To be honest, I don't like the idea that my little boy, has a girl of another religion. But it is his choice, and it is his decision. And I, as a good mother, I am not going to interfere in their relationship.
But could that fact be a reason of committing a crime?
Not, of course not.
No questions? Thank you. You may sit down, please.
Mr. Rabinovich, please come out to the witness stand. Do you know about the penalties if you like?
Yes, I do.
So, put your hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please give your evidence.
Name yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Iza Rabinovich. I'm 32 years old and I'm the husband of the family.
Thank you. So, the lawyer, please, your questions.
What can you say about the accusation of your family?
Okay, honestly, I don't understand these women anymore. One day they are the best friends, but the other day they are just like the worst enemies who accuse each other in all possible offenses. And I believe that this case is, I believe that this case is
Silence.
is unreasonable, and my wife couldn't have done such a crime.
What relations do you have with the family Kolobok?
Well, our relation is like excellent, at least it was before this terrible misunderstanding. We are neighbors, we always help each other, and I couldn't even think that anything like this is possible.
What did you do in that very evening?
Well, at that time I was at home, I was getting ready to leave because Mr. Kolobok and we decided to meet at our local pub. We got there quite often, just had a drink and just rest after difficult working days.
I see, I have no questions.
Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Yes.
Please.
So, how can you describe your relationships with your wife?
Well, we have a wonderful relationship.
But
Yeah, we never argue, we always help each other, we understand each other.
Yes, but earlier your mistresses were mentioned.
What? It's a
What can
slander.
you say about it?
It's a slander.
It's your friend.
I'm loyal to my,
I never heard of that.
yes, I'm loyal to my wife, and I think someone is trying to blackmail me.
He is the best
Do you know
husband in the world.
But do you know the penalty for lying?
Of course they do.
She's so
So, okay, thank you. You may sit down, please.
Mr. Moshe Rabinovich, please come over to the witness stand. So you are under oath. Do you know about the penalties if you like?
Sure I know.
Please put your hands on the Bible. So do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Introduce yourself to the court, please.
I'm Moshe Rabinovich. I am one of the children of Miss Sarah Kazimierina and Mr. Rabinovich.
So his parents.
Excuse me.
Okay, stop. Evdokia Yosifovna, do you know how to conduct yourself in the court?
Yes, we do.
So I'm
So
20
please.
years old.
Behave properly.
I'm 20 years old. I have a girlfriend and I'm working as well.
Thank you.
You see,
Good
the
question.
boy just warns.
That's it. It happens.
What can you say about the accusation of your mother?
I'm here to say that my mother is not guilty. And I think that probably our neighbors, dear neighbors, are accusing my parents of stealing 20 hens and poisoning the cow only because we are Jewish. This is discrimination, Your Honor, you know? Jewish religion is equal to any other religion, be it Christianity or Islam. And I think that this accusation can be based on such things.
Thank you. That's true. Any questions? Ms. Verjibovka, questions?
Moshe, could the fact that you have relationships with Mikhailina make your mother commit a crime?
Your Honor, I'm sure that my mother couldn't do that because even such a reason can't be for her so it can't be reasonable because my relationship she doesn't like
Please
it.
stop. Ms. Verjibovka, come your client, please. You are in the court.
Can't be a reason for her to harm other people and she couldn't commit a crime.
But maybe that was you who committed it because of the attitude towards you of the family.
I don't want to spoil the relationship with my neighbors and also because she is a mother of my girlfriend. It's already not perfect. I don't want to spoil it even more. And I have a proof that I wasn't involved in the crime because I was at work at that time.
Okay, so no questions.
Thank you. You may sit down.
Now I would like to call out the teacher who taught these people for a long time. Please welcome. Sit down, please. Do you know about the penalties if you like?
Yes, you do.
Please put your hand. So do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Please welcome to the hearing.
Please introduce yourself.
So I'm Maria Vasilyevna. I'm a teacher in our village school. I taught all these people and I know them as well as myself. So I'm a credible witness.
Thank you. Any questions?
How can you characterize Anna Rabinovich as their first teacher?
Well, you know, this family is very kind and they are very honest people. You know, the court is the overseers of the law. They administer it, it resolves disputes under it, and it ensures that it is and remains equal to and impartial for everyone. So I ask you, Your Honor, to judge these people without any prejudice, because in our courts, unfortunately, it is always so. It is always so that when the Ukrainian word is against Jewish word, Ukrainian always wins. So I can say that though Mrs. Rabinovich wasn't an excellent student, she was, and I'm sure she is, very kind, honest, and well-mannered person. Also, I can present you the irrefutable evidence of her innocence. It is the composition she wrote at the primary school, and it proves that she is very nice, she is a very kind and honest person. So she couldn't commit that crime.
Okay, I'm sorry, it doesn't concern the matter, but...
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So as far as I found out that the claimant failed at an offense, I was ready to serve as a witness for defense. But this family, they blackmailed me.
Really?
Yes, and
That's a serious offense.
so I'm sure that everything they say is no more than perjury. They're very bad-mannered, you can see that. They are very bad people, and they are frauds.
Frauds?
Yes, and I believe that this is a framed-up case, and I think that these people should be sentenced for hard labor, or should be sentenced for.
And you should be retired.
Please.
Your Honor, you see everything from your Honor's.
You can see.
So, do you have any questions?
No.
So do you know about the canonical version? Of course. So please put your hand in the Bible. So do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
You are welcome to give the evidence.
The witness, tell the court who you are.
I'm Rosa Rabinovich, the daughter of the defendant, Rabinovich Sara Kazimierivna, and Rabinovich Sara Kazimierivna. I live in this very village, Obuhivka, and at that evening I saw everything. I saw this case. That's why I was so surprised.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have any questions?
Yes, of course. What did you do in that very evening?
Wow, I remember that very evening. You know, I'm a student in the pedagogical university, and that very evening we were studying a new topic, the court system in the United States, and I was reading one very, very interesting text about the court system, and I was so impressed because there are two different court systems.
Your Honor, it doesn't concern us.
Okay, objections accepted.
So, I was sitting and reading this topic with my mother. She was cooking, and then she was reading with me because it was very interesting. And I was sitting in the armchair right near the window, and I saw the yard of Kolobok's family. And my mother is very honest and respectful person. She helps them a lot. For example, several years ago, she helped this family with meat and eggs when they didn't have money to buy all these products. And here you can see their gratitude.
So,
We helped your family with meal price.
I'll call your clients.
Proceed, please.
You told me that you saw a suspicious person that also left a piece of evidence. Is it true?
Yes, that very evening I saw a woman with long dark hair. She was going to the Kolobok's house. She had something in her hand. And,
What was that?
I suppose that was a dark scarf, yes, and I think this evidence Mrs. Kolobok found in the morning, and she thought that it was mine or my mother's, but we don't have this thing at home or something like this thing. And also also,
That's very important.
I was reading, yes, I remember I was reading about misdemeanors, manslaughters, and I haven't thought that I will see this robbery that very evening. So I saw that person. She was going to their house, and she put all the hands in the box. Yes, really in the box. And after that, yes, and after that she was laughing for a couple of minutes. I heard it, really.
That's very strange.
Thank you. The next question. What can you say about the accusation of your mother?
My mother is a very helpful, respectful person. All our family, as you has already said, we are very helpful people, and we haven't been accused of any offense, and we haven't done any immoral thing in our life. And my mother is a very, very good person. She helps everybody. She tried to help everybody in our village.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your questions, Ms. Virginia.
Hello. Let's turn back to the person you have mentioned. Do you have any assumption about the person?
No, but I think that this person should go before the court, not my mother.
No questions? So you may sit down. So reading the evidence.
Honesty practice, and it corresponds to the description.
So
It's
is
dark.
this that
Yes.
thing you saw?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Stop this trial. I want to confess.
please sit down. Introduce yourself to the court.
My
please.
name is Fifi Afanasieva, and I'm a true and honest citizen of this law-abiding village of Buhivka. I'm 27 years old and I work as a waitress.
Okay, thank you. Any questions to the new witness? What is going on? Do you have any questions?
I'm sorry, we haven't understood
It's very
what
important.
has happened.
Silence!
Why did you come here? Who you are for these people?
I know these people for a very long time, as we live in one village, and I had a very warm relationship with Robinovich family.
Can you describe this relationship?
I was Mr. Robinovich lover.
Really?
I have no questions.
Is this your scarf?
Yes, it's mine.
Okay, so do you have questions?
So, Miss, describe please the night the robbery was committed.
Dear judges, at that night dear judges, I never committed any felony manslaughter or forgery, but I want to confess in committing blackmailing and theft. It happens to no fault of mine, but of this man, Mr. Robinovich. He promised to leave his wife and to fly to Maldives with me, and I believed him. And even also said that we have a bright future together. I plead guilty and I admit everything. It was me who stole this chicken and hens and spoiled that poor thing, a cow.
The court is going to decide upon the verdict.
How dare you! I will be boss with you! How could you!
You do this one. Please just wait for the verdict.
He was going to leave you for
What?
he was going to leave you.
Financial compensation.
All right.
Sit down, please.
So, here is the verdict. During the trial, it has been proved that Rabinovich Sara Kazimierna is not guilty, and she has committed no crime, and she is justified by the court.
Thank you. Thank you.
Though the witness, Fifi Afanasieva, pleaded guilty before this honor court on December the 4th, 2015 to the theft of 20 chickens and poisoning the cow, and also blackmail. The court has decided that the penalty for such a crime is 300 hours of community work. The court took into account some mitigating circumstances, the confession of the witness. That is why she will not be sentenced. Also, Rabinovich Iza is accused of a perjury. It is an extremely serious offense, but taking into consideration that he has never committed any crime, the verdict of the court will be: Mr. Rabinovich Iza must pay the fine equal to 25 minimum salaries within a month. That's the verdict of the court. So, and every crime is born of necessity. If you want less crime, you must change the conditions. Poverty makes crime, want, rags, misfortune. All these awake the wild beast in man. And finally he takes contrary to law, and becomes a criminal. And what do you do with him? You punish him. So why not punish a man for having consumption? The time will come when you will see that it's just as logical. What do you do with the criminal? You send him to the penitentiary. Is he made better? No, he's made worse. The first thing you do is to try to trample out his manhood by putting an indignity upon him. You mark him. You put him in stripes. At night you put him in darkness. His feeling for revenge grows. You make a wild beast of him, and he comes out of that place branded in body and soul. And then you won't let him reform even if he wants to.